watching the Library Roadshow, a production of the East Baton Rouge Parish Library System. You know, we can't even begin to list all the great programs that are coming up, so we invite you to go to the library's website, ebrpl.com, and browse the online calendar of events. It's searchable by date, location, and interest. And remember my favorite word, free, free, free.
To get your pages turning this month, Tamika and I decided to read some truly creepy novels. Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris is a classic nail-biter. A serial murderer, known only by the grotesque nickname Buffalo Bill, is stalking women. He has a purpose, but no one can figure out what it is. All of the bodies are discovered in different states and are missing pieces of skin. All of the authorities are baffled, and they're willing to try anything to get some kind of lead. Enter Clarice Starling, a young trainee at the FBI Academy. She's surprised to be summoned by Jack Crawford, chief of the Bureau's Behavioral Science Section. Her assignment, to interview Dr. Hannibal Lecter, Hannibal the Cannibal, who is kept under close watch in the hospital for the criminally insane. Dr. Lecter is a former psychiatrist with a grisly history, unusual tastes, and an intense curiosity about the darker corners of the mind. His intimate understanding of the killer and of Clarice herself help her figure out Buffalo Bill, but will she be able to stop him before he kills again? The 1991 film stars Jodie Foster as Clarice Starling and Anthony Hopkins as Hannibal Lecter. It's a suspense-filled film that will keep you on your seat till the very end.
And then there's It by Stephen King. It's one of those books that you will never forget, but you may wish you would. In the spring of 1985, It has returned. It has appeared every 27 years, and since the dawn of time, an unearthly creature who lives in the unmapped labyrinth of sewers beneath the town of Derry, Maine. It has one objective when it comes back: to murder small children and adults. Only 7 people have faced it and lived to tell the tale. Horror novelist Bill Denbrough, architect Ben Hanscom, dairy librarian, my favorite profession, Mike Hanlon, radio disc jockey Richie Tozer, limousine driver Eddie Kasprak, fashion designer Beverly Rogan, and accountant Stan Uris. 27 years ago, they formed the Losers Club, bonded by their physical and social differences and by their terrifying encounters with the many different forms it can take. The book tells 2 parallel stories: what happened in 1958 when the children first faced it in its true form and nearly killed the monster, and of their reunion in 1985 when they band together once again to finally vanquish it from the face of the earth. The 1990 TV miniseries starred Tim Curry as it, a clown in his human form named Pennywise. This scary clown is the reason Louise is scared of clowns to this day. But don't tell you I told you so. There's a rumor that It is going to be remade into a movie in the near future.
Other great horror books and movies are I Am Legend by Richard Matheson, Books of Blood by Clive Barker, The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty, and Dracula by Bram Stoker.
Whether you want suspense and mystery or all-out horror, the library has what you need, so make sure to check us out. And that's how the page turns.
Thanks to Mika and Louise. Now here's a special invitation to all of our viewers in the South Baton Rouge area. We'll be bringing Geek Week to the Bluebonnet Regional Branch Library during the week of October 7th. So it's time for you to drop by the library and tell us what you geek. What's your passion? What do you want your library to provide? Tell us how we're doing and what we're missing. If you can't make it, check us out at the Louisiana State Book Festival on Saturday, October 27th. We'll be geeking it up all day, so there'll be plenty of opportunities for you to get your picture on the Geek Gallery, win some geek goodies, and in general, get your geek on. Now for today's contest, we're going to draw from the names of everyone who posts from the Facebook page and shares what they like about Freegal. And while you're there, enjoy. We're not your grandfather's library anymore. What's coming up on the Library Roadshow in November? A new resource for history buffs.
Tune in next month, we'll feature another awesome library branch.
Next month, I'll tell you how you can access reference information on millions of businesses and people.
I'll be getting ready to get my geek on in a library near you.
And I'll be getting ready for a Po Christmas.
Thanks so much for joining us on the Library Roadshow. And remember, your East Baton Rouge Parish Library is open 7 days a week at each and every one of 13 branches, plus 24/7 on the web. Check us out, ebrpl.com.